perils.
Oh, great. Untold perils, you say. That doesn't look good. Smoke on the waters. Ship astern, Captain. She's gaining on us. It's an attack. Well, that looks horrible. A powerful ship. Patines taut with dry wind. Ports gaping with expectant violence. Swivels out of a hidden hook. Past the heavily wooded coast. She's flying a flag of carmine and sable. Emblazoned with a triumphant sun. Colors unknown to any of the crew. She deftly weaves in and out of the waves, catching the draft masterfully to close the distance with great speed. Thunderous explosion rocks her portside. Something whistles through the air and plummets into the emerald waters behind your ship. You're swing hard to port, breaking line as your gun ports creak open hurriedly, your deckhands take careful aim. You aim to shatter her hull.
We know not peoples as you.
The first volley crashes into the enemy's side. In a second, as the lower gun teams let loose. Fire leaps to claw the gaping wound in the vessel's flank, for its yard sunders, torn into two. Minuscule figures scuttle along its deck, struggling to smother the eager flames before a sudden and mighty explosion sends all those on deck sprawling and scrambling as the ship lists dangerously in the water. A burly man in what must be officer's attire bellows over the din, his voice heavy with the tang of authority. He appears to be holding a young man at gunpoint. Mercenaries and murderers pressed Fatima to stoop to such methods. Silence your guns. Our friend here will taste lead. We don't have any friends here, so... I know neither this man, nor the Katiba of whom you speak. Man scoffs. A likely story. No sooner had your sails been sighted than he, disgust in his voice is palpable, warned us to release him, lest you rain Katiba's fury upon us. A glance at the young man's frantic countenance is enough to understand that he had in fact been attempting to intimidate the Rooks, just to extricate himself from these dire straits. As he saw the attempts to retain some semblance of self-control, his eyes plead for your man to play along. Why wouldn't he need help when you stand 40 against him? And sold them. Man draws himself up with dignified fury. And rare were such morals when your master sent his legions to drive families from their ancestral land, so he could raise the mighty warehouses he takes such pride in. This man is a servant of oppression, a fiend, a sudden flurry of movement. When he sends the captain's grip loosen, the young prisoner elbows him in the ribs, leaps into the sea before he can be seized. Shoot the emissary if you must, splutters the red-faced captain. When the young man fails to resurface, he realizes his bargaining chip is gone. He orders his guns to be turned. They are aiming for your crew. A volley of round shot just above the bottom. The ship sails and stores. Crackerjack. Nice. Gunners slide the heavy 50-inch projectiles into the muzzle of the aftmost cannons, ripping some of their own shirts to pad the barrel, avoid windage, lest that ball deviate from its trajectory, explode before leaving the cannon. The crew scrambles to cover, then a flare of flame and resounding blast. Splintered wood soars into the air as the round shot tears through ballast, mast, railing, and bone. Sparse shots ring out, a foolhardy attempt at retaliation before a second broadside crashes into the ship's underbelly. As your captain signals to leave these dangerous waters, a scrambling sound is heard on the portside ladder. Let's aim the rifles at him. Hearing the dry click of rifles cocked and ready to fire, a voice protests from below the railing. Hold fire! I'm the man that we're holding prisoner! A moment's silence, a hand appears upon the railing, followed by the lithe figure of the young prisoner, evidently disconcerted by the score of rifles aiming at him. Sorry for dragging you into this unfortunate situation. Those rooks sank my ship and slayed my crew, and I was desperate for any kind of help. As he says this, the crew lower their rifles a little. I feared they wished to prise from me my lord's secrets and plans. When I saw your sails, it seemed my only reprieve, so I told them, Jenny Hoikatema sent you. So is this Kitima you keep hearing about? Something important we need to know? Emperor Saleh Kitimer is the heir to the throne of the Selamawi, Lord of the high and lowlands known as Enbesa. which you may refer to as the Land of Lights. Under his rule, Ambessa has risen to great heights of prosperity and might. As our Emperor has a vision beyond that of his predecessors, lands united and bountiful, a nation to rival the great kings of old. Yeoman frowns wearily. Alas, there are those who would not see our people united. Haughty princes of Angereb refuse to yield to the Emperor, and have resolved to wage war against him by any means, and to whatever ends. So why attack us? We're not involved. Of course, pardon my manners. I'm Binyam, son of Kyria, emissary of His Imperial Majesty Ketema. I am on a mission to seek out experts from around the world to assist with the many ambitions my lord has for Ambessa. The Emperor wishes for the name of Ambessa to be sung admired for its learnedness, beauty, prosperity, and wisdom. But let us not tarry here. Come, follow me to Tabarim, where my lord will be sure to reward your brave generosity. Set sail for the south, past the Villard Reefs with ochre flowers. Cross the marshes, and then you will see it, ancient Ambessa, with gold-lit mountains, slumbering lions, and proud peoples.
These
We discovered Africa. Yes, finally. Now it is time to do what every, well, German incursion into Africa has ever done. Colonize for a little bit, get tired of it, and disappear again because every other one is bigger.
May I introduce my benefactor, a renowned city planner from the distant north.
Such noble hearts are ever welcome in Ambessa. So
do you have any
heard
land to
I was
sell?
seeking for talents such as yours to expand our new capital.
Did I?
Our meeting was serendipity alone, my emperor.
Then the Lord truly smiles on you.
That he does.
There is opportunity here to be part of a tale greater than all of us.
Yes, my tale.
So far, I have neglected this arid province of the Empire, seat of the kings of old. But from the dust, a garden will bloom anew.
So you do have land for me, eh?
Many lives of kings has it been since last Ambessa was so united, frail as that legacy may hold.
I do like
Some
that you're
would
using
see
the
us
lion as a symbol,
divided,
though.
each to their own purpose. But they are blind to the greater threat.
Which would be us, the people from the
Hungry
outside.
eyes turning south towards us. In unison and with pride, we will return their stares.
Oh no, you don't. You're gonna break
So must
apart,
all stand to
and we will
defend
have some
their
fun
share.
with you.
Or be eaten.
And so to you, I would entrust the raising of Taborim, our new capital on these lands.
It's a lot of
May it
trust
grow
in a
to
stranger.
unite all in Beza under one covenant.
I mean, I don't
Young
want to say it, old man, but you're really, really
William
trusting here.
share his plan for the canals. Taborim may soon shine like a jewel of peace on the girdle of this great nation.
Whatever you say, my friend. He's like, yes, I shall trust you immediately for your great services and stuff. Well, but I guess I'm now going to colonize Africa. I will say that that is pretty great.
I wish to speak with you on matters of great importance concerning all in Beza.
Sure.
I, Saleh Ketema, Emperor to Millennial in Beza, and heir to the scepter of Covenant, bid you rest here a while, seafarer.
Well, I don't really care. My point is, do you really trust some fucking stranger coming out of nowhere land, actually from the area that you just said you were worried about would grab your lands, and offer them land? I think just a bit senile, old man, aren't ya? But oh well, while this is going on, can we actually go back to my old world? I do like my old world. Look at it. Looks splendid, doesn't it?